What's up, replayers? What's up? What's up? Can I get a hashtag Pip Killers? Prime has taken a long at 6 p.m. and we just took a short position, guys, on a 1 hour chart at 1410, which if you saw this afternoon, our SIG level was at 1410. Can I get a hashtag Pip Killers? Thank you, Diaz, for that hashtag Pip Killers. I appreciate being able to go into the market and take what's mine. What's mine. Right? We're not here to play. We're not here to play. We're taking pips hostage. We're taking every pip hostage. Every pip owes me money on the beat. When I walk around to the shops on my beat, they owe me money.
Honda believes in helping you use your garage to its fullest potential. That's why we're offering great deals.
And you know what? If you can't get excited about this, guys, you're in the wrong room, because we're doing this all day, every day, and I won't sleep until I make sure that I get every pip that I worked for. Every pip owes me money. That's right. Every pip owes me money. You see that SIG level? Look at that SIG level, guys. The close of the last bar and the open of this bar. Remember what I told you guys about the SIG level? How the algorithm, when we get those movements back and forth and it looks like the algorithm is having trouble deciding, it's alerting us of the SIG level. And bam, price goes back up to that SIG level. You see that? Bam, guys. God, I'm so excited. I just got back to my workout and I'm like, damn, it caught every single move. I don't know. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't expect a super big move right now. Sydney and Tokyo opening. This pop here is Sydney and Tokyo getting very happy about the Fed not really doing anything. Guys, let's get some invites. Let's get some invites. 3 people in this room? You mean to tell me there's only 3 people willing to ball? You mean to tell me there's only 3 people, 4 people willing to ball tonight? Where are the hustlers, man? Where are the hustlers? What's my shirt say? What's that say? Come on now. Come on, there's got to be more people out there willing to hustle. I don't know. A lot of people say they want to make money. A lot of people say they want to hustle for it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I just see people talking about it. I don't see people doing it. Wow. I hope you guys had a great day. I mean, guys, before these 2 moves at 6 p.m. and right now, this 9 p.m. candle, we're already up 140 pips today. Sorry, 150, because we took this short here. 150 pips, excuse me. Then we have 160, and now we have an open position. Every pip owes me money. I like it. Sometimes I say stuff and I don't even realize what I say. If you guys weren't here, I'd say that and it'd just go by the wayside. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. That's going to be a hashtag. Hashtag every pip owes me money. Hashtag Pip Killers.
It doesn't take much to see how much hunger there is in the community. I can provide them with at least one day of opportunity where they can.
God, I'm excited, man. I'm freaking pumped, man. I'm pumped. And you know what's funny? I'm going to have to start talking shit to get people to notice this. I'm going to have to. It's not my nature, guys. I'm not cocky or arrogant by any means. The amount of work it took to get here was nauseating. That's the only way I can describe it, was nauseating. The amount of work it took to get here. But I'm issuing a challenge. If there is any Forex mentor out there that can beat me on a day-to-day basis, I want to see you. I challenge any Forex mentor out there to call the shots as I call them live on Periscope. That's my running challenge. Miss Jasso, how are you? Thank you for popping in the room. I appreciate the invites, guys. I appreciate the energy. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. If you're new to the room, my name is Jay Salvati. I am an algorithm designer. I trade the currency markets. I run under the moniker FitBusinessman across all social networks. What you're staring at is an algorithm called FX Prime. It's been my life's work for the past 8 years. I've been a recluse coding. Awesome, awesome. I've been a recluse. I've lost at least a handful of close friends because I wouldn't live their lifestyle. And I wouldn't give them my time because I was investing my time even though I wasn't getting paid for it. But that's okay. But that's okay, because for everything there's a season, baby. For everything there is a season. We were sowing the seed in the previous season, and now every pip owes us money. We were planting the seeds, and now every pip owes us money. Stay flat. We've been short since 1410. We've been short since 1410. So, you know, the idea is when we take a position, we take it as soon as the broadcast started. This literally just fired off as soon as the broadcast started. So I don't know, what was that, 8 minutes ago? So depending on how much volatility is in the market, you could get a whipsaw, but you know, right now things are looking good downward. We're playing a cross between the fib and the sig. The sig level being this hard white line, and the fib level being the soft white line. Okay? You saw earlier today, we took every friggin' pip out of the market here. It was insane. Hashtag candlestick boner. You guys got that, right? You saw that when we had the candlestick boner Periscope? That was funny as hell, man. As I'm talking, we're taking these plays, right? And I'm like, okay, guys, this is a sig level. We're going to go short here. It fires off short. All right, guys, another sig level. We're going long here. Yes, this is the mentoring right here. And if you're interested in getting into the beta release of the algorithm, you can send me an email. info@fitbusinessman.com. It's going to be on a first come, first served basis. Only the people that email me will have access to it first. But it was funny, guys. When we came here, when this candle opened up, it just shot through. And everybody's like, oh my God, dude. And we took a 50 pip candle. We took a 50 pip candle at 11 a.m., guys. Before noon, we were already up 140 pips. It was insane. And so, who was it? Bang Bang was like, sure. Bang Bang was like, dude, that's a candlestick boner. And it was so funny. We took a 50 pip candle. Yes. info@fitbusinessman.com. info@fitbusinessman.com. You can reach out to me. Just let me know what your Periscope username is and your real name, and just give me a quick introduction about you. If you're a beginner, if you have traded in the past, just a quick intro. It doesn't have to be, you know, a life story, But I just want to get an idea, you guys that are following me, I just want to get an idea of where you're following from and where you're at. Guys, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the invites. We're the hustlers, baby. We're the hustlers. Where are the pip killers? No problem, John. Thank you for popping in the room, man. I've been putting this for the last 2 weeks, guys. We haven't, I'm not joking. For the last 2 weeks, you can ask these guys, we haven't had a single loss. Last week, we took 575 pips for the week. Yes, I called it. As soon as I went on the scope, we were short from 1410. Pip killer reported in. Musique, what's up? I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you guys had a great day. We had a great day. Gotta be honest, the FOMC announcement was a disappointment. Callie in the house. One of the pip killers. Pip boss. I like it. Hashtag every pip owes me money. Hashtag candlestick boner. We're just gonna... I don't know how many shirts we're gonna have to make here to get all these hashtags on them, guys. Oh, I love when stuff works. I just love when shit works, man. Ah. Miss Jasso, did you get kicked off? I gotta yell at Periscope, man. Periscope is... I see too many people getting kicked off and then coming back into the room. Hashtag candlestick boner, baby. I love it. Oh, guys, you guys are my fam, though. I'm telling you, you guys are my fam because I've been trying to get people to join the Periscope. Gotcha. I've been trying to get people to join the Periscope, and I don't know, it's like pulling teeth to get people to want to make money. Killing spree for weed. I know, right? I'm going to prison. I've been on a pip killing spree for the past 2 weeks, and it's like, to get people's attention, I gotta actually, you know, broadcast this on a major network somewhere. I'm gonna have to take over MTV. I'm gonna have to turn off Justin Bieber for a couple people and say, hey man, we about killing pips, where are you? I don't know, some people find Bieber a little bit more entertaining. I try to be entertaining, guys. It's not all about making money. Nah, I'm just kidding, it is. Love it. Thanks, John. The pips are watching. Hashtag the pips are watching. Thank you, Miss Jasso. Appreciate it, guys. I appreciate all the love. You guys feed me energy, man. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. We took a trade. We took a short position at 3 a.m. We rode this bad boy all the way down. We had a really choppy session. But then this morning, 6 a.m., we opened up. We got this candle here at 7. That was all the way down. Prime goes long. You know, we instantly took 40 pips, 45 pips out of the market. Then we shorted. Then we took another 50 pip candle. It was insane. There was so much volatility today. But the surprising thing about today is that all of the volatility was prior. Let me just put this on a before you guys get nauseous from me talking with my hands here while I'm holding a Periscope. All right. The interesting thing about today's play, guys, was that most of the volatility... No, I don't want to shut down, dude. Come on. All the volatility came prior to the FOMC announcement, which is not common. Just Euro USD, man. Just Euro USD. 150, we're up about 170 pips because we went short at 14.10, so we're up 170 pips today. Just on the Euro USD. There's no reason to play anything else. I'm just going to play the Euro USD from now on. When you think of the Euro USD, think of the candlestick boner. I don't hear when the people talk. RF Mason, what's up, bud? This is an algorithm that I'm running called FX Prime. It's proprietary. I've been coding it for the last 8 years. It's based upon artificial intelligence. And every single day we take pips. Every single day we take pips. The pips owe us money. Jose, guys, Jose has been one of the first people in the room and has been on nearly every single Periscope that I've done. Sometimes I hop on 5 times a day. There's not a lot of force in this market here, guys. I just want to see a little bit more candle movement, but success rate in these trades? Jose, what's the success rate in the trades, man? Jose, what's been the success rate, bud? I don't know if there's more than 100% success rate. You see this retracement coming off the fib again, guys. The fibs have been controlling price, and all of the orders are aggregating around the fibs. Musique, why are they asking you about your demo account? You're not doing anything with margin, are you? As in, you went past your margin? You should have until tonight to add money to your account, if that's the case. RF Mason, if you're interested, I'm opening up to a very small amount of beta users, not beta testers. We've been testing it for the past 2 years, or I've been testing it for the past 2 years on live markets. Backtest data 10 years. And from those back tests, you probably think I'm lying, but we haven't missed a single trade in 10 years. And that's why, I don't brag about that statistic, because people are going to think it's complete bullshit. But you can ask everybody on here. You can go back and see all the trades from Kaching. You can go on, my catch.me account. You can see all the trades that I've been taking for the past 2 weeks. We haven't missed a single trade in 2 weeks on my catch.me account. Will we eventually miss a trade? Yeah, it's likely. Statistics always say that. Statistics always say that if you're in a game long enough, you eventually have to lose something. So statistics are always against you. When you are taking risk, you will at some point lose.
Change the world, and it's my job to help them.
2 years I've been trading live.
See how much hunger there is in the community. I can provide them with at least one day of opportunity where they can.
But a lot of that was me actually trading live and coding and going back and forth. And I still do that. Like every single day I read an article. I get a lot of academic articles that are released where I parse through the information, see if there's anything worth adding to the algorithm, and if not, then nothing gets added. The strategy in a nutshell employs various data points. All right, so we take multiple data points, quite a few data points, but the strategy, tell $1 million, such as it's a secret sauce, man. I mean, you can tell what data points are out there, but if I worked 8 years on an algorithm, I'm not going to give away the secret sauce for free, dude. The strategy in a nutshell is win every single day. That is the strategy in a nutshell. I didn't see that entire comment. Like I said, I'm going to open up for a small amount of beta users if you're interested, you can send me an email, info@fitbusinessman.com, info@fitbusinessman.com. Price, I'm going in between, well, I'm going to give you guys a week free. All right, just so you guys can see exactly what the trades are going to be. And then from there, it's going to be monthly recurring, anywhere between $97 and $297 a month. Which is, even at $297 is a bargain, because we made that much in the past 2 days on a 10,000 lot account. You know, yeah, the thing is like, it's a coin flip, right? So, you know, we make 500 pips in a week, which I'm going for that amount this week as well. You can never tell how much volatility it is, so you'll never be able to pinpoint it down. There's always going to be a range. On a 10,000 lot, you're going to make back what you spend on the algorithm in a month in less than a week. You know, so is it worth $297? Sheesh, man. I mean, so that's my thinking, is that it's basically a coin flip. How much money do you make with the algorithm versus how much money are you paying for it? It's just going to be monthly recurring. Yeah, it's going to be monthly recurring. But, you know, what I'm going to do is, this is what I plan on doing, is that the people that email me, the people that have been in the room for the last 2 weeks, supporting me and inviting followers and just watching everything unfold as it happens. You know, you guys I consider family. We're gonna do recurring at $97 a month. Oh, without the algo? I'll be honest, I haven't traded without the algo since I've been doing it. I had the ka-ching for the first 2 years of my trading, which was 8 years ago. In the last 8 years, every single night, and I've been coding the algorithm. So it's been a process of just continual updating, and, you know, there's no reason for me to trade without it, because there's no possible way that I can statistically beat this algorithm. There's no way me as a discretionary trader could beat the algorithm. Oh. But do you understand the answer, though? Like, I could try to trade knowing all that I know to code the algorithm. I know all the statistics I put into it, but I still wouldn't be able to beat the machine that I created, if that makes sense. I would not be able to beat the machine that I created under any circumstances. Basically, the shortest time frame that I've used it on is the 1 hour. Focus. But if you start going up in the time frame, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours daily, it still works. But you're gonna have bigger swings. You're gonna have to have greater stop losses, and you're not gonna take as much of a net every single week because you're missing all the volatility in the smaller plays, right? So as we go, let me just lower this really quick. As we go with a higher frequency time series, your odds of grabbing the pips increase. However, you're going to have to make faster trades. Trap and more trade. Yeah, I like trap. I love trap. I love staring at the candles and just seeing the win, man. I might start breakdancing while I trade. It's a little too boring just to watch the pip. Month trial. Give me justification of why I should give you 2,000 pips for free, and I'll give you a month trial. Give me a justification of why I should give you 2,000 pips for free. I'm a businessman. If you can come up with a good justification, I will give you a month for free. But here's the fact. You're not going to have a justification. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Because you can take the other side of my trade. Someone's got to take the other side of my trade, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Someone's got to take the other side of my trade. That's cool, man. That's cool. Killing pips is not for everybody. You've got to be fairly heartless to wake up every single morning at 5 a.m. or not go to sleep every single morning and say, I'm sacrificing my sleep so I can kill pips. Now you come in my room and you say, oh, I want a month trial or else I'm not buying it. That's cool, man. The deal is you get 7 days to kill pips, which we've already on video live made 500 pips, 575 pips in a week. We made live 575 pips in a week, and you want a month for free. And so what is your justification? Give me a reason. Yeah, give me a reason. I'm asking you, what's your reason? What's your justification of why I should give you free pippage? Why should I give you money? Why should I throw money at you? But you see, of course, yeah, I want your business. But here's the thing. I've got what you need. You understand that? There's not a single Forex mentor out there that can beat this. None. That's my standing challenge. So if you want to roll with the best, you can accept the terms, or you can go to someone else's room. No, there's no fight, dude. I'm approaching you as a businessman. I'm approaching you as a businessman. You're putting forth what you want, and I'm telling you that I put 10 years of my life's work into this. All right? So I've already put in 10 years of work, and now you want an extra month for free, or else I don't get your business. Now, I can tell you as a businessman, and I've made a few very large business deals, that people with your mentality are the hardest people to work with. Extremely hard to work with, and I can already tell you're going to be trouble going forward. You would not be my first customer. Yes, Diaz, you're absolutely right. This is very entertaining, though. All I'm asking is a reason. Give me a reason. Because you'll be my first customer, that's not a reason. We've already got customers. People already see the potential, so you have to give a valid reason. You know, and you see, guys, I think when someone asks for that much for free, they don't really understand. Like, go back and just look at my prior videos on Catch and look at how much money we've been making, how many pips we've been taking, how we're forecasting the price movement. And you will understand why asking for a month is a complete insult. It's not a logical thing. And you got to understand that I'm a coder. So I make my decisions based off of logic. There is no emotion here. I really don't care who I offend. I don't go out of my way to offend people, but I don't really care who I offend. You know what I mean? Because when we're in the room and we're taking positions, we're in a completely logical state to begin with. That's part of being a trader. You cannot have emotion when you are trading. Emotion has to be 0%. Emotional traders lose everything, and then some, because emotional traders go out on margin when they lose. So, you know, throughout the course, I'm not taking anything personal, and I'm not firing personal shots at anyone when we have these types of discussions. But I want you guys to kind of see how I approach the business of trading, and that's what it took for me to get to this point. Because people that are difficult to begin with, that can't see the value in me giving even a week for free, okay? I'm essentially giving you about $500 for free. Do you understand that? With 1 week, it's essentially me giving you $500 for free. So when you ask for more, when someone's already giving, that lets me know what your mentality is. Let me get something across to you. The fact that I'm even making this public is a fucking high five to the entire nation. Put it that way. It's a high five. It's me doing you a favor. So the thing is that when people don't see value, they undervalue it. You know how many people came in this room? I'm talking about with a 10,000. All right, I'm talking about with a 10,000 lot. If we're making 500 pips a week, and you get a week for free, that's essentially $500. If you're trading a normal lot size, a standard lot size, that's essentially $5,000 you could take out of the market for free. Per week. So do you see, when you come into the room and you ask me for potentially $20,000 up front, it's a fucking insult. I'm just being straight up. It lets me see that you don't understand value. And you wouldn't recognize talent or value if it slapped you in the face. And part of being a successful trader is recognizing how difficult it is to run the fucking markets like this. 99% of the people that see this algorithm would be 100% losers in the market, lose 100% of their portfolio within 1 year. That's the statistics. The statistics are, if you are not an algorithmic trader with a winning strategy, 99% of you will lose everything. Yeah, got you, John. In that case, if you don't have risk capital, your best bet is investing in yourself to make enough income to where you can start having risk capital. Oh yeah, I've heard that story before too, Mason. Mason, you got to understand that I've been at the table with larger business deals than you could fathom in your mindset. I've heard that pitch before many, many times. You're dealing with a businessman here. You're not dealing with a some tech geek. You're dealing with a businessman that happens to have his hands on tech. So, yeah, guys, the point is that if you're in a position where you don't have risk capital, and what is risk capital? Risk capital is money that you wouldn't need for rent, car insurance, car payments. It's the money that's left over after you've paid for your normal life that you can say, now I can set aside to do this, either saving or investing. Besides working more hours. Well, the deal is this. If you don't have a means of creating leverage, and why do people play the stock market or the Forex market or futures or options? It's because of the leverage, right? Everybody's hoping to get leverage. The problem is that everybody else is hoping to get leverage as well. It's a very tight game. Yeah, that's no problem. If the issue is right now for your situation that you don't have risk capital, then you need to get to the point of where you start having risk capital, because the only reason a person would not have risk capital is two reasons. They're not disciplined enough to save it, or they haven't quite broken through to the point of where they haven't gotten out of that daily grind, right? And debt as well, yes. If you're servicing a lot of debt, it's going to keep you from getting out of that daily grind, because now you have compound interest working against you. Yeah, if you just started working, that's another reason. If you're a young guy, you just started working, you're new to all this, but you got to understand that if you have a new mind for this, oh, that's awesome, music. You got, you have no idea. First of all, let me tell you guys this. I'm 35 years old. If I had the ability to create this, or even use this when I was in college, shit. I can't tell you. Forget about owning cars. I'm owning dealerships at that point. Multiple. So you guys understand that the mindset. Time is a huge thing. It took me 10 years to even develop this. Right. Listen, guys. Post that again. If you guys are new to Forex, you just don't understand the difficulty in being able to forecast what just happened. You just don't. You guys see the interest, you see potential. But the fact is that you don't understand the value. You just don't. Because being able to predict direction, do you guys understand that a bank with this same exact algorithm is going to be making about $2 million a day? A day. You didn't hear that incorrectly. And so I'm honestly contemplating not releasing it. I'll be honest. Because I could easily just go work for a bank and fucking kill it and get a bonus that is well in a multiples of what I could probably get selling it to people. Yes, then I would be trading. Then I would really be trading 1,000 lots. No shit. No shit, because it wouldn't be my money, and I'd be taking a percentage of every single trade. Yeah, and that's the thing. The thing is that no, I would not sell it to the banks. Why would I sell an algorithm? It's my intellectual property. I'll lease it like Microsoft. There will be no selling. There will be only leasing. The problem with that is that if I were to lease it to a bank, every single coder in the world would be trying to reverse engineer it. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. You have no idea how cutthroat that industry is. When you step in there, every single person would be trying to rob me for this. And I'm not joking. At Hedge Fund. Wow, awesome screen name, man. How'd you get that? That's a beast screen name. So guys, we're short from 1410, and right now we're up 26 pips. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing new. Awesome. Awesome. Great to have you on the scope. We're up 176 pips in the Euro USD today, which has been fucking exhausting because I've been up since 3 a.m. Yeah, you sent me an email, right? So, I don't know if you guys are new to the room, what have you. Send me an email if you're interested in being involved with the beta release. Basically, what the beta release is going to allow me to do is not be too concerned with customer service if people start emailing me. Don't mention it. As soon as you mention it, someone's going to come in the room and you're going to see it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You cannot put that energy out into the universe, Jose. Don't put it out into the universe. All right, so where are we at? The time required makes me feel a week isn't enough. Yeah? Yeah, it might, it might not be something for everybody, Yeah, we've been short, Maximize, we've been short since 1410. Yeah, but I haven't been scoping any other pairs because right now Euro USD has, in my opinion, the best volatility profile. You don't need to trade, all these different pairs. The only reason you would trade a different pair is if you see a better volatility profile in the other pair. I hear you, Musique. Go earn that risk capital, baby. Cool. So yeah, that's the only reason why I would trade another pair is that if it has a better volatility profile, then, if my system is taking alpha based upon volatility, thanks, John, then I'll stick with whatever pair that has more volatility, right? Now, a lot of people, if you're a hedge fund manager, you're an angel because you really could. It's been on my mind for the past year, trust me. It's been on my mind for the past year. The thing is that you have to understand that anything that you develop under a bank or a fund or any type of entity name, if it's a high frequency prop shop, no problem, John. Thank you. Whatever you create under their employment, they own. They own 100% outright. And if you try to take it with you, literally, if you try to take the code with you, they will arrest you. And so when you go into the private sector and you start getting employed, you essentially give all of your intellectual rights to whatever you create as a coder to your employer. Correct. No, I did not create this under anybody. But, Jose, let me ask you this. Who do you think could afford a better lawyer? A bulge bracket bank with a team of 20 of the best lawyers in the country, or an individual? Do you see what I'm saying? So, the idea is that if they wanted to, you got to understand, right? Let me tell you something. You guys, what I'm about to tell you is true, and it's completely fucked up. And most of you are not going to believe it. Did you know that when you go and work for most banks, that they take life insurance out on you? And the payout on that life insurance is worth more to them if you die than if you stay alive. I'll repeat that again. When you go and work for a bulge bracket bank, especially if you are an executive, they take out life insurance on you. and you are actually worth more to them dead than alive, because the payout on you is worth more than what you actually make the company. Yes, that's right. So let's just say that I probably won't be going to a bank with this. It sounds really funny, but I considered it, and it's one of the things that I consider. But you know, the talent that's out there, there's always great talent. Every single year there's great talent. There's all these statistical guys graduating from MIT and Carnegie Mellon and Stanford and all these top colleges. And so there's always competition out there. I just want to be right there with them. I want to make the same trades that they're making, the same calls that they're making, ride their coattails, because that's how you make the money. If you're running an algorithm that is so similar to what they're doing, then you could just hop in on their trades and take their positions alongside of them. Biggest flip? I don't really consider it flipping. What the hell am I watching here? So biggest trade is 5 figures. I'll put it that way. It's in 5 figures. Biggest win is 5 figures. Biggest loss is about, I would say, around 6K, slightly under 6K. Yes, John. Oh, before the auto, on a percentage basis, I was losing pretty much all the time. Until I hit Kaching, and then I found that mentor. And then, you know, my first year of trading, when I had no algorithmic anything. Not even like a strategy, right? So that first year on the portfolio, I was losing money. So, no, seriously, the success rate, go back and look at my catch.me. You know, that's part of the reason why I record it, is because, you know, people won't believe it. No, seriously, we're murdering pips. No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Like, we murder pips. That's what we do for a living. Like, when we go to a party and people say, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" I mean, you should see the look on their face when I say that I kill pips. If I say it fast enough, people get really offended because they think I'm saying other things. But, you know, fact of the matter is that that's how single-minded I am right now. I'm being completely serious. That this is all I want to do. All I want to do is wake up every day and kill the fucking market. And actually, I want to do it so much that I don't even want to go to bed. Okay, it's 10 p.m., but do I want to go to sleep? I do not want to go to sleep. Because I'm going to miss pips if I go to sleep. I could have a completely automated system, but I don't want night to be, you know, I don't want the night effect to come into play. And that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the night effect. Thank you for those hearts. Man, it's like a heart waterfall over there. We got the hearts rising while the bar's getting lower, baby. Hearts rising while the bar's getting lower. But anyways, like, this is a slow trade. I guess it's kind of moving. Don't want the 9-knife to kill. Yeah, right? I mean, a lot of people come into the room and they're like, is this fully automated? And I'm like, no, dude, I do not do fully automated because you know, something that's fully automated, there's too much that can go wrong. It's just, we've got decent volatility, and we got, you know, right now there's two large markets open. Sydney and Tokyo are open, so, you know, when Germany and London open 2 and 3 a.m., we're probably going to get another really good move. What's HY? John, are you having problems with autocorrect? Otherwise, I don't understand. I'm sorry. A lot of the Periscope bubbles, they vanish too quickly. They need to stay for a bit, about half a second more. What do you recommend for this? Mac, Windows? This is a Thinkorswim platform. They have it for both Mac and Windows. You're looking at pips being murdered. You're looking at the absolute massacre of pips. You're looking at a pip massacre. You're looking at a pip massacre. A pip apocalypse. I like that. Apocalypse. Because it reminds me of the zombie apocalypse. Yukoko, you probably have to go to Baby Pips and do some reading. Algo with MT4. The algo works with the market. It doesn't matter what platform you use, but I'm not going to be sending anybody code. If I make this available, and you know what I'm basically doing with the beta run is making it available via an alert system. Oh god, we gotta make too many shirts. Too many shirts. Hashtag candlestick boner. Hashtag pip killers. Hashtag zombie pip apocalypse. There we go. Zombie pip apocalypse. Yeah. That's just so hard to say. It's awesome. DV Grind, thank you for the invite. Appreciate that. So guys, our next level right here is the SIG level determined by the algorithm is 1388. And that would be on a very conservative account. Let's say you had a string of losses. You would want to take profits there even if the algo does not go long. All right, if the algo does not switch positions, this would be where you take profits at this 1388 level because there's going to be a string of orders on either side of the 1388 level that cause the price to stagnate. So if you were a beginning trader or a trader that's had a string of losses and you're trying to get the portfolio back on the winning side of things and get your confidence up and get your psychology straight, if you did not have an algorithmic strategy, this would be where you would take your gains, barring that a reversal does not occur because of the algorithm itself. Make sense? So, alright guys, I'm going to hop offline, search Spice Weasel. Spice Weasel Robot Trader. Alright, cool, I'll do that. Page 2, the first page. Spice Weasel Robot Trader. I'm going to hop offline and get some food, guys. I got done working out. I hopped on as soon as I saw this play. I wanted to give you guys this nice short play as soon as I got done with my workout. Hashtag candlestick boner, hashtag pip killers. I'm not doing a hashtag harmonica killer. I don't want to give those idiots any free publicity at all. Funny nonetheless, though. Funny nonetheless. Kudos on that one. Cool, John. Glad that you hopped in the room. Thanks for hopping in the room. I appreciate it. Appreciate follows, the hearts, the invites. Obviously, growth is very important. That's what we're about. We're about growing portfolios, growing businesses. Page 2, you see the knife I was talking about. Sure. Just give me that Google again. What I should Google. What's the search term that you put? I'll pull it up. 1388 would be your exit if you didn't have access to the algorithm. Spice Music. What a name. FitBusinessman. But I mean, you know, if you're short from 1410 level that we took, then, you know. All right, I see the PDF. Yeah, got it. Thanks, Hedge Fund. Appreciate that. When price movement gets slow like this, guys, if you're already up at this point, bizarre robot traders, mysterious price movement. I think I saw something, Hedge Fund, I think I saw something similar to this. But I'm going to read this entire thing tonight just to get... Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, they're basically quote stuffing. They're doing high-frequency quote stuffing. Favorite artist? What kind of artist? Visual artist? Recording artist? Oh, trap. I just discovered this Trap City channel for a while. I mean, not for a while ago. I like Arrow Chord, and what was the other one I was looking at? San Holo? Hollow? Oh, Trap City? Yeah, it's a YouTube channel. They got music on there. I like listening to it while I trade. Gucci coming home. Rap City's got some pretty unique rap songs. This guy Kevin Flume, never heard of him. But I like the lyrics, man. Very motivational lyrics. I get tired of listening to shitty rap lyrics, man. They all sound the same. Come on now. Someone's got to sound different. Thanks for the invite. Right? Staying focused and staying patient. Man, you a hater. You just hate greatness. See, that's the type of lyrics I want to listen to. Because that's what I relate to, right? John, thanks for that share. Guys, if you want to reach out to me on Twitter, you just use hashtag FXPrime, hashtag PitKillers. And I look for basically whatever people post under those two hashtags. You can reach me out you can reach out to me on social media with any network via the moniker FitBusinessman. FitBusinessman, yeah. It's the same as my Periscope. The email, yeah, I'm going to return emails tonight. I'll probably be playing the markets and just returning emails tonight. I'm also working on a newsletter template for FX Prime, so I want to send you guys newsletters with videos and stuff. I like the live stuff, but the problem is that, what is it though? I don't think oh, my email is info@fitbusinessman.com. info@fitbusinessman.com. Or you can just DM me on Instagram, or don't DM me on Twitter though. Twitter, I get like 6 million fucking DMs that have nothing to do with trading. So I just don't even check them. It's like a spam fest. Guess I'll be awake for a week straight. Well, the thing is, you know, the moves in the euro are very tied to the various markets and opens and closes around the world. All right, so when firms in one part of the world only open, you know, most of the retail opens at a certain hour, and so, you know, a lot of orders are going to come into the market when, say, Sydney opens and Tokyo opens and Frankfurt, London, and New York. So those are the major market centers for Forex, right? So each time one closes, there's a slight dip in order flow, and each time one opens, there's going to be a slight increase in order flow. And so essentially, I told you guys about the importance of time value. Okay, when it comes to taking positions, you gotta keep in mind that there are certain hours of the day, especially in the morning with Euro USD, you're going to have bigger moves. And if you can catch those moves, you can take 20, 40, 50. We caught a 50 pip candle today. I mean, a 50 pip candle. Are you kidding me? 50 pips in less than an hour. What do you think the time value of that is? More than anything else. More than sitting here and watching this stupid candle just kind of hover there, right? Oh, no problem, John. Babypips.com has like a very general introduction to what foreign exchange is. You probably want to spend a few days just reading that and getting some knowledge before you do anything. You know, to be honest, you're not going to understand the significance of a program that can make money like this unless you understand what the market is. You know what I mean? Wholesale Harry, what's up? I gotta ask before you leave. Yeah, go ahead, ask. Yeah, John, Baby Pips is good for a nice baseline of information. Oh, the sextuplet, the sextuplet top. It popped, man. This 50 pip candle at 11 a.m. popped through it. It was at this price level. I mean, sorry, at this 1400 fib level here. And so, of course, when price went into there, like, this was like the, I don't know, it was like the 6th or 7th time that we've touched this 1400 level on the Euro USD going up. And, of course, it went through it with force. But, look, price is gravitating back to 1400, man. This 1400 level is stubborn as hell. How to identify what? It's just 6 tops. You can see right here. We've got a top here, tops here, top here, top here, top here, top here, top here. And we had it here on one candle, then we bounced down and busted through it. But this, you see this 1400 level? I don't know, I've never seen it. I've actually never seen it happen before. Never seen it happen before. But there's a first for everything, right? Especially in the markets. Historical information is good. I can bet that it's happened at some point in history in some market, but I have never seen it happen and been able to point to it like on a chart and say, oh my god, 6 times around that same price? Really? So, for all the long-term and fundamental investors out there, your strategy sucks. Sucks. Long-term fundamentalist investors, when you hit price levels 6 times, what are you going to do? Hope that you somehow got in at the right price level? Or are you going to play the volatility that occurs between the price levels and surgically extract fucking alpha from the market? Right? I mean, if you go on to, guys, you guys can just do me a quick favor, right? Why not both? Because you're losing time value. If you are a fundamental long-term investor, you're losing time value. Troy, what up? Yeah, basically, whenever you get your broker set up, I'm thinking within the next 2 days we're gonna get it started, because I just need to do. What's up, buddy? I need to do a few more things with coding in terms of I'm coding a landing page and a newsletter for you guys right now, and then tonight I got to answer all the emails. What about your risk capital theory? What about it? Cool. Thanks for the heads. Cool. Yeah, if you're interested, just send me an email, an introductory email to info@fitbusinessman.com. Tell me what your Periscope handle is, what your name is, how long you've been trading, if you're new, you know, who you plan on getting as a broker, blah, blah, blah. Just basic stuff, so this way I know, you know, if I can't give people advice if they're on two different levels. So for someone who's a beginner, I'm going to have to make sure that I have, you know, some beginning videos for you guys so you understand, you know. That's fine. Just send another email. If you guys didn't include that in the first email you sent, then just send another. That's fine. Cool. Cool, John. And then just says, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I've got about 20 emails to go through between yesterday and today. I haven't even advertised this yet. I've advertised it to the people that have popped into the room yesterday and today. Cool. You're a broker in the Forex markets? I call myself... Oh, cool, John. Appreciate that. No, there is no luck. There is only fate and statistics at play. Equities, cool. Yeah, there's only fate and statistics at play. And I'm pretty sure there's some type of quantum mechanics involved there. The quantum physics aspect that nobody can explain. If you guys want a quick mindfuck, go on Google and read the Wikipedia about quantum physics. Basically everything you know is wrong, even when you're right. Oh, this is slow. Yeah, I think at some point it will be useless, but at this point we're at an interesting point in history where technology is really messing with normal life, right? I'm not sure, bud. I'm not sure. What so let me ask, how did you stumble upon my Periscope? Was it through Twitter or through some other means? Did someone invite you? Yeah, opportunity is everywhere. Opportunity is everywhere. Opportunity stares at us in the face. It's us who do not see it. It's us who are blind to the opportunities that are in front of us every single day. Cool, John. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, sometimes I don't know how I stumble upon things either. That's the fate aspect, you know. Sometimes you're just surfing, you get an invite. Like most people who came in this room prior, I try to do, you know, fancy marketing headlines. Yeah, and even if it did have that banner, people would think I'm full of shit. You know? And I don't like that salesy stuff. I don't like that salesy stuff, you know? I don't like having to be a salesperson, but the fact of the matter is that I did a lot of work for free for the last 10 years, so... Yeah, there's a lot of bad crap. Mason, if you want to see the trades, I mean, hop on my catch.me's. All right, 1400. See, this 1400 is becoming a SIG level. It's crazy. But it's already a fib level, and it's like... Yeah, they're all on catch.me. You can see catch.me/FitBusinessman. I haven't taken any of my scopes down. Alright, we're getting a pop-up. So, guys, if you were in this trade from 1410 at this point, because the price action is very slow, I will usually just cut the position, but Prime is saying that we're going up. Every single time that yellow line fires off, that means we're going to the upside. So we could get some reversals, but as of now, we would be long at 1400. And this 1400 level is just so stubborn and slow, though. It's like, oh. Very slow movement. So at this point, guys, I'm going to go flat on all my positions and get some food because I'm famished, and I'm going to be up for a large part of the night anyways, answering emails and coding. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We took essentially 20 pips. We took the pop at 1400, and then we went short at 1410. Another 20 pips added to 150 pip day, so 170 pips for the day isn't bad. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Can you just post that again, please? What was the first thing that you posted? I didn't see it. Send some info. I'm gonna have a landing page, but I mean, there's really no info other than I'm offering it as a service. Next time around, can you explain more on the signal service? Yes. Basically, the way that I'm gonna run it is that you're gonna get signals sent to your phone. And it's going to detail the price and what direction. So it's going to detail the price and the direction, and you would get it on your phone live as the algorithm pops it off. And then plus I'm going to have some videos on the back end for you guys, as well as a nightly newsletter. So I'm probably going to spend less time on Periscope and have a nightly newsletter. And the nightly newsletter is going to cover a few things. It's going to be a recap of the day, basically a recap of the trades we took during the day. It's going to be not so much as a forecast, but more of a strategy session for the upcoming day. You know, if there's any economic releases or anything like that, we're going to talk about that. It's going to come from the algorithm. However, I am going to be overseeing everything. So basically, the way that I would play it is we're going to actually have very, very low amounts of risk. We're not going to take any overnight positions. Everybody will know exactly how to calculate their optimal position size, which is literally the most important part of trading. Yeah, there won't be delay because essentially we're going to be trading on a 1 hour chart. So, you know, even if there was delay, guys, we're still taking more pips. I haven't seen anybody take as many pips out of the market as we've taken, you know. At some point I have to kind of brag about it because it's very you know, I find it pretty stimulating that no one else is out there doing this. It's pretty interesting to me. Because when you invent something, you kind of think to yourself, well, maybe I'm not the first person that invented this. Right? Maybe I'm just making use of another medium. Maybe I'm making use of Periscope when nobody else is. Oh yeah, being right. There's nothing that I like more than knowing that right now there's someone taking the other side of my trade that is probably some MIT graduate somewhere, and I'm beating them. So yeah, there's definitely that aspect of it. It's a competition thing, man. I want to compete, you know? In regards to the time difference, what? I didn't see the question before that. I looked at it at the last minute. So we'll see if this long would have panned out. But as of now, I'm flat because there's only so much screen watching that I can do in a day. Pushing it today. We're at like, I don't know. From 3 to 3 was like 12 hours. So, but I'll tell you, yeah, I bet I don't eat tacos, man. I'm on a strict diet right now. Oh, when will it be released and the pricing? Okay, yeah, okay. I was asking if it would be slightly different because of the time difference. So the beta release is basically going to occur probably over a period of a few days. My number one goal, and the reason why I'm calling it a beta release, is not because I have to test the algorithm. It's because I have to test exactly how much attention I'm going to have to give people as they onboard and, they start getting the text messages, and as everything gets put together, and how much time is it going to take me to record videos and upload videos and do all that stuff. I want to make sure that I'm not neglecting anybody in terms of customer service, if that makes sense. So basically, it's an onboarding process and not so much a beta. But I want to make sure that as people join, that if at any point I have to outsource the customer service or something like that, that it's a slow process. I don't want to be, rushing to find someone that's going to help answer emails because I have to look at, the charts and make sure that everything is occurring right with the algorithm. If that makes sense to you guys, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like some people who get all the money up front and then provide shit for customer service. Because that happens all the time. Because they saw the dollar signs and they don't know how to scale a business. So they just went all in and assumed that they would be able to scale if they just had the cash, right? But that's not always true, because if I have to scale, that means I have to find someone that's qualified enough to actually write a real intelligent email to other people, which is not that easy, believe it or not. If that makes sense for you guys, right? So the pricing will be this. It's going to be very fair, all right? 1 week for free, all right? So when you join, it's going to ask for your credit card up front. You don't get any charge for a week. Nothing's going to go through for a week. If you cancel in the first week, I can't see right now why anyone would cancel. But if you do end up canceling, you're not going to get a charge, if that makes sense. If you want to stay a member, it's going to be $97 a month, starting on day 7, just every 30 days. It's very simple. It's very fair. And to be honest, if you can't afford $97 a month, then you don't have the risk capital to trade. You just don't. So that's just the truth. There are certain things that need to be in place. The mindset, the risk capital, the understanding of value, and how to calculate position size. Those things need to be in place before you can effectively use something like this. Awesome, Jose. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the enthusiasm. There's only a few people that are probably watching this that really understand what it's worth. There's only a few people that understand what this would mean to a bank account, and as you scale your bank account. And I did that on a prior scope. I did it on an Excel spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet. And I showed what the position sizes would be and what that would mean for your daily return, for your monthly return, for your annual return. And I'll show that tonight. Not tonight. Tomorrow night, what I'll do is I I actually have a packed day tomorrow, but I'm going to hop on tomorrow night. My afternoon is packed, so in the morning and at night I'll hop on. And I'm going to show you guys that spreadsheet, so this way you guys can quantify exactly what these pips mean. You're probably staring at this, you have no idea what it means if you're new. I missed those first two comments. I missed the first two. Sorry, guys. Babypips.com. Yes, that's a great place for some very basic information. Young Trap Got. What's up? Anything after basic info. Yeah, so basically I'll eventually come out with an educational program. But Baby Pips, like the basics, they have pretty much all the basics covered. When it comes to strategy stuff, that's what I'll cover. Yeah, I know. Periscope is dropping a lot of people. Baby Pips is great for you getting the basics. And actually, if you were really intense with reading on Baby Pips, it'd probably take you 2 weeks to cover everything on the site anyways. Right, the position size, that stuff I'm going to cover with videos on the back end. That's going to be in the member area because I will tell you, position size and money management is more important than knowing your strategy. It is. It just is. Even if you have no strategy and you take random longs and shorts, with the proper money management, you'll still win as a trader. People don't understand that, right? But with the proper money management, if all I did was base my positions based upon risk and reward, and every single trade allow a 50 pip loss and a 100 pip gain on a daily chart, over time you would be a winning trader with no strategy whatsoever, like that being the only strategy, because your money management is in check. Does that make sense to you guys? And if you have a small account, you would just start with a smaller stop, maybe a 25 pip stop, 50 pip gain. That's what money management does. However, all those 99% of traders that lose, most of them, I would say 90% of them, is because of bad money management. Yeah, I'll try to condense the videos. It's hard to do that on a scope, though, because people randomly pop in the room. So, as people randomly pop in the room, like, not everybody's on the same page on a scope. Yeah, I'll definitely take that into consideration. Yeah, we'll go out to the track, man. You can come up to New York. We'll go out to the Monticello track. Monticello track. Was it 3-4 months ago? I took an Audi R8 on the track and just murdered it, man. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for that car. There were no tires left in that car when I was done with it. All right, guys. You know, right here, you know, obviously if you went long and you're not looking at the algorithm, you don't know when to get out. I don't know. We took 10, 20, and then at 14:05, this will technically be 25 pips in like the last couple hours. So obviously, you know, make sure you've got a stop if you actually took this long position, and you can write it up with a trailing stop of, you know, a couple pips, 2 or 3 pips from here, and essentially you would have a riskless trade. But this could retrace to the fib line. That 1400 fib is like a magnet. It's like a magnet. Who do I trade with? I trade through Thinkorswim platform on TD Ameritrade. Killing pips in the morning, killing reps at night. I like it. Killing tires at night. No tire killing for me for a while. I'm doing too much work right now to take that time off, but pretty soon. Pretty soon. Pipman. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna answer emails, and probably about 2 a.m. when Frankfurt markets open, I'll see how they react, and I might scope something. I've actually never used MT4. You know, from what I understand, it's a good platform, but you know, I'll be honest. I like Thinkorswim. I've never had a problem with Thinkorswim. Last year there were a few problems when they were performing some updates. Oh, thanks, Jose. Appreciate that. I think a lot of people stress the broker. You can lose money with any broker. Forget the broker. Focus on your money management and your strategy. You can still lose lots of money with the best broker. It's kind of null. It's kind of null in my opinion. We're trading a spread anyways. What are we trading? A 2-pip spread? It's not like, what's another broker going to offer me? We'll give you $200 to come to our brokerage. Like, everybody's playing the same game. They're all going to B-book you. They're all going to, try to offer you the $100 or $200 bonus if a friend signs up and all that shit. But let's be honest here. I mean, that's not going to be the thing that makes or breaks you as a trader. The only thing that's going to make or break you as a trader is money management and trade strategy. You know? So don't get so concerned with the broker yet. What I would do is I'll kind of see, in my opinion, I don't think anybody's going to have much better of a platform than TOS, but if you guys use MT4, it doesn't really matter what platform or brokerage you use as long as you can enter the trades. As long as you have good connectivity, and as long as, if they offer a mobile app or a desktop app or anything like that, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be entering trades based upon the algorithm when it sends you the text message, right? And I may set it up to where it sends a text message as well as an email. I just think text message is more practical because everybody uses their phone. I don't keep my phone that far away from me, but I'll go an entire day without checking email if I'm busy, So I don't know. Maybe I'll survey you guys. If you want both, then I'll find a way to do both. Yeah, I'm gonna write up a few scripts and record a few videos that are gonna be essential to understanding how the algorithm works in a intuitive way and in a market structure way. Yeah, emails. The server takes time to deliver it. You never know if the email gets bounced. What happens if I send an email and it gets bounced? It gets undeliverable. It gets to your spam box. I mean, there's just too many. There's too many bad things that can happen if it's just email. But if I did do email, it would be text and email simultaneously. But let's be honest here. Everybody gets email on their phone nowadays as well. So it's like everything revolves around the phone. A la Gary V. A la Gary V. What, through email? It keeps bouncing? Jose, does the email keep bouncing that you're trying to send? I don't know. Try sending it again. info@fitbusinessman.com is my email. Info@fitbusinessman.com. Maybe something's happening with, maybe they're updating the server. Jose, I got your, I'm staring at your email right now. What are you talking about? I'm looking at your email right now. But you didn't provide any info in the email. You just said hi. Oh. Oh, wow. Guys, make sure that you tell me what your screen name is in the email, and what your background is, so I know whereabouts you are in your trading path, so to speak. All right, guys. All right, I'm signing off for the night. If you guys are up late, I might do a I might jump on at around 2 a.m. for the Frankfurt Open and do a quick scope. I don't think we'll be taking any positions because I need to get some sleep. So hopefully we wake up tomorrow morning early and catch an early morning move, and that will be the goal because I've been staying up way too late as of late. All right, have a great night, guys. I appreciate all of the shares, the hearts. Keep reaching out to me on Twitter, and send me those emails if you're interested. It's going to be on a first-come, first-served basis for the onboarding process of the beta. We'll just call it onboarding. You know, maybe beta is too, like, beta suggests that the shit is not together. That's not the case. So, in a way, I kind of don't like the term beta. In terms of software release, it kind of suggests that there's things being left out. The fact of the matter is that every single day it's getting updated by me, so, you know, it's been a beta for the last 8 years. It doesn't need to be a beta from this point forward. Right now we've got something that works. So, the onboarding process, if you guys are interested, then just send me that email. Ah, yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're in Europe, right? You're in Eastern Europe? Ah. I can't even think of time zones right now because I'm so... Oh, you're in the UK. Wow. So when I hop on at 2, that's actually early morning UK. That's good to know. Alrighty, guys. Nothing crazy tonight in terms of taking pips out of the market, but you can see that there wasn't much movement to begin with. All the movement, we took all the movement. We took the long, we took the short, and then we took the long again. So, you know, it's not like we can't say that's a win. It's a win because whatever volatility was created, whatever price movement there was, we took. We took all the price movement. So I know, like, people will look at it and they'll say, "Oh, you're full of shit," when, you know, you haven't lost a position. But I mean, we've reversed positions with small losses, but we haven't technically lost any positions at all, which is why I'm so fucking pumped. I'm, like, really excited about this. I can't even talk anymore. I have to get offline, guys, because if I talk anymore, I'm probably going to lose my voice. And then I'm going to have to be, you know, writing down on paper and putting it in front of the screen for the next few periscopes, and I don't want that. Although it would be very funny. It would be very funny. So you guys have a great night. I'll be looking for your emails, and I'm going to answer the emails tonight, all right? Yeah, I need that because it's been too many nights of coding. Too many nights of coding. No problem, John. I appreciate you being so thankful, and you know, a lot of people will come into the room and not recognize what they're looking at and not realize the opportunity or anything like that. So it's great to hear it from someone. I appreciate it. And you guys as well. Wake up tomorrow ready to kill it for another day, all right? Have a great night, guys.